What's going on, guys? It is Punt Factor here, bringing you some more green-white Value Town. So after testing some straight green-white, let me just jump to that list here real quick. Um, let's see. Had the two Dramoka's commands and the four Path to Exiles, and I realized it wasn't much different from my Black Splash list. The only main difference that I had was, I mean, apart from the Dramoka's commands being the Abrupt Decays, but I was adding one more Abrupt Decay. So I essentially had three slots here that were removal, and then the Assassin's Trophy, but I did remove the Path to Exile. So the point being that I had seven slots for removal, and just after all the testing that I did, I felt like it was just too much. And when I went back to the green white version, I really liked, how often I would see a path or how often I would see a Dramoka's command. I kind of felt like I had one when I needed it, but I wasn't, drawing them when I really wanted to draw into creatures or collected company or whatever the case may be. So, but after realizing that, look, in my opinion, Abrupt Decay is just way more. Uh, it's better in more situations than a Dramoka's command. I decided to go back and test out the Black Splash. But I removed one Abrupt Decay. I did keep in the Assassin's Trophy, and I removed one of the Path to Exiles. And this is going to be kind of my flex slot. I might end up taking the Assassin's Trophy out if I feel like I need too much black, because I am only running, apart from the Bajuka Bog, I'm only running two, an Overgrown Tomb and a Swamp. So I have two ways of getting a Black Splash. I also noticed when I was running the straight green-white Value Town, I liked having the Ramen up in. And I did take out the Azusa, and I'm going to try a Wayward Swordtooth. I like it that it doesn't get bolted. It's a much tougher to get removed. It can also give me that extra land. And then eventually in the late game, it turns into a 5/5. Don't know if that's relevant, but we're going to give it a go. Didn't really do too much to the sideboard. Also, I'm kind of pushing for this Black Splash because I actually got the cards in paper, and I do want to practice for this event. I don't feel like spending more money. So let's go ahead and jump into a game. We're just going to do a queue here. Let's see. Black Splash. I was testing out the Vine Lasher Kudzu. I'm not going to lie. It was cool when it worked, but I felt like it was just too awkward in too many situations. I would hit it off a collected company. It would be late game. My knights would already be big. It was just kind of weird, and it didn't really fit how I liked it. When I saw it early game, it was great. It was a nice threat, but late game, it was atrocious. So that card's weird to fit in, and I just kind of think that having the Ramen up with the Wayward is probably just going to be a little bit more solid of a package, especially, things you can do with Horizon Canopy, being able to just like bring them back out to draw another card. And then also it does make the Tron matchup and stuff like that easier when you're ghost quartering people out. One interesting thing I also tried, I was running what was it? Aven Mind Sensor. Just randomly had the card, this was in paper, randomly had the card, tossed it in this shell. It was in place of the Wayward Swordtooth, and that thing was clutch. I was playing against an Amulet Titan deck, and we were 1-1. It was game 3, and I slammed that card down, and it completely screwed my buddy over. Like, it was awesome. Couldn't Summoner's Pact. I ended up ghost quartering him. Didn't find a land. Had Summoner's Pact down. He just couldn't search for anything. He couldn't T-West things out of his deck. It was a pretty clutch card. It really makes me want to try tossing that card in here. But anyway, moving along. This hand isn't amazing because we don't have ramp, but we are on the draw, and we do have a turn 2 play with removal. So I think we're just going to go ahead. It's close, but I think we're going to go ahead and keep, because if we can find that third land, we're going to be able to get that courser train going, and hopefully get some clues off this tracker to keep our keep momentum here. So let's just go ahead and play. Perfect. Let's see, how do we want to play it? Yeah, let's go here. We'll be able to fetch up an overgrown tomb. That way we can cast our Abrupt Decay. Smells like a remand. But I think we might as well try to slam this voice, right? I mean, we have no idea what our opponent's on. We might as well try to slam a voice here. Whoop. Black. No, come on. I'm not casting Abrupt Decay. Let's see what our opponent wants to do. Hey, guys, I do apologize, too, if I'm, like, kind of sniffling. Mana Leak. That's awkward. Okay. Anyway, I do apologize if I'm kind of sniffling. I'm totally done with the flu now. I just have this cough and sort of this congestion because I'm allergic to literally everything in the world. Let's see. So how do we want to... You know, why don't we just slow roll out... Let's just play our noble here. He should let it resolve. I mean, it's not... Oh, maybe not. You got it, buddy. That's fine. Didn't think that's what he would counter, but... If he's going to waste a counter on a noble, that's fine. I have a couple more 3-drops in my hand. There we go. Now he taps out. Ashiok, Nightmare something. Exile with Ashiok. Into the battlefield under your control. Okay, so he's going to exile some cards. So what's he exile here? Path and Plains. No biggie. We are going to get rid of that. Yep. So let's go ahead and just get rid of that card. Whoop. Get out of here. Dude has 3 cards. We have a bunch. I'm in no rush. Gideon. Okay. So, what do we draw here? Or what do we... Why don't we try to play out a Courser? Because we have 2 of them. There's a knight on the top of the deck. I don't really feel like I'm in a rush. So Courser, or I mean, so Gideon becomes a 4/4. Is that an indestructible dude? It's cool because I have a path. I'll get rid of him if he ever becomes a creature. Dude has 3 cards in hand. There's a Bitter Blossom. Really wish I had that Abrupt Decay. Okay. That could be a problem. That's fine. Give us a land off the top. It's a land. It's not the land I want, but it's a land. Let's get our knight out. Play a Bajuka Bog. Bajuka Bog is graveyard. We do have to deal with the Bitter Blossom. Okay, this might get a little interesting here. I mean, Oh, that's summoning sickness. That's fine. Just want to make sure I'm recording, guys. I am. Alright. So we draw a knight. Jeez. So why don't we go ahead and fire off this path. Or this path. This collected company. Because, okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and get a courser, and let's get another knight. Because we're going to have to start gaining some life here at some point. Let's swing into... swing into this guy. And what we'll end up doing is we're going to activate a knight. We're going to blow up a plains. Go get another plains. And path one of these Gideons. And then ideally, that's not nice. He should have pushed this one though. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Definitely should have pushed this one. So no cards in hand. Goes down to 18. What are we doing? So it's probably more important for me to... I essentially, like, I'm going to have enough ground presence to take care of these knights. Dang. Okay, let's just go ahead and get a fetch land. Let's try to manipulate our draws here. There's a tracker. Do we don't want, I don't think we want another tracker. Let's go ahead and snag Temple Garden. Ghost Quarter's fine. I think we're probably going to end up playing out the other knight here. Or we could play out the Courser and gain 3 every time we play a land. But I don't think we're in that situation yet. So why don't we go ahead, play out the other knight. Remand. Okay. I could get the voice down. I feel like we kind of want to shuffle our deck anyway. So let's go ahead and go here. And why don't we blow up our Bajuka Bog? Shuffle that bird away. Snag a... Where's our other planes at? You're absolutely kidding me. Where's my other planes? I'm running 2 planes in the deck. Okay. Well. We screwed that up. Seriously? Okay, anyway. Yeah, we already played. Oh, man, does that make me mad. Literally could have just tapped that for one. Yeah, we have to keep attacking here, keep pressure on. That is so obnoxious. I need to go look at this list again. I know. Actually, I can just do it right now. Yeah, 2 planes. Where's my other planes at? I'm legitimately confused. So yeah, this is going to be a problem. I am playing. I did click on the right. Yeah, this is the right deck. Ugh. I think we just lose, guys. Snag a fetch land. We'll take the collected company. Let's shuffle that Coco away. Snag a forest. Cool, we'll go ahead and play that. Play collected company, snag the voice. So we have a voice and a skews, which isn't atrocious. Play the temple garden. Yeah, we'll untap because we'll be able to eat and grow the skews. We're like taking 12 in the air. Excuse me, guys. So he has us on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, we definitely can't beat this. So we're going to go to essentially 13 because we'll eat with the skews. Swing in the air. Yeah, I could probably just scoop this up, but we'll see how kind of passive he wants to be here. I probably would have been a little more aggressive if I were him, but I'm not him, so. Bird, bird, bird is not what I want to see, but what I will do, let's play out. Does that other courser matter? What's our best way of winning this game? Probably another knight. Oh, why didn't I activate? That was dumb. Another knight. And maybe another voice token. Now let's get a bird that can swing in the air. So I'm just going to have to start kind of swinging in here. So he's going to be able to, he could take out one of these. He could trade here, but I'll eat and grow it. He would have to double block. Let's see what happens. I mean, maybe he'll kill the voice token. Okay. I'm really good with this. So I'm definitely going to eat here to get rid of those two spirits. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We definitely want to get rid of the flyer. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat here. Get a pretty big voice token. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're taking 8 a turn. He's down to 9. So we lost a courser. Two, 4, 6. So we're taking 10. Okay. I'm wondering if we're even... He's at 9. We're going to take 10. Because if he goes... He has to leave blockers back, so we're going to take... Oh, he just passed his turn. I don't think that was the right move at all. So let's go ahead and sack a forest here. Do we want to get Gavany? Because if nothing else, we could... No, why don't we just get a windswept and see what we're looking at? Another Coco. Alright, let's go ahead and draw Coco. There's a tracker. Collected company here. Good. This tracker. I don't know if I care about a knight. So, maybe I do, though. So we could swing in. We're going to swing in knight here. Yeah, let's go to combat and see what happens. We're going to swing in here. We're going to swing in here. Path to exile. That's a shame. One, two. He can't take six. I guess he can chump block for days. Excuse me, guys. So we're taking 10 next turn. Draw a card. We can path something. He's taking 1. I think I have 2 more Inquisition, huh? I'm going to crack this anyway because I don't want the bird. Cool. Never mind. Oh, he must have exiled my planes. Okay, derp. I'm kind of dumb. Sorry, guys. I forgot that Ashiok exiled stuff. What did he take? My tracker. So I have no more basics in my deck. I think he's just start getting me dead. I don't know why he's playing so cautious. So I take 6 down to 11. That's fine. Do I draw this bird or do I activate the knight? I think I draw the bird. Good. So I can play the bird, pump everything, +1/+1. Well, we're definitely playing that off the top. I don't know if I want to pump everything yet. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. He has lethal in the air next turn. I don't think that's actually worth doing. Let's go swinging first. So if he makes us... Why don't we actually just go ahead and path one of these. See how he decides to block here. That was actually probably a bad attack. 3, 4, 5. He can double block Wayward and kill it. And it's still not solving my problem with the spirits in the air. But I feel like I just have to try to... Yeah, I have to try to kill some stuff here. 6. So if he goes there, I can activate... I can crack 2 clues. He'll still die. Do I crack the clues here? Or do I just activate and make it? I think I just activate and make it. But then I won't have... I don't think I can activate and make everything bigger. Because if I activate and make everything bigger, I have to tap the bird for it. And I might want to leave the bird back to block. So let's at least get rid of these flyers. Perfect. And it just is what it is. We're going to lose him, but it's fine. So he only has 6. And he is getting dangerously close to dying here. I know I can still sack something to at least get some land to get a little bit of life. I could also next turn play out a Courser. I mean, he's down to 5. He's just going to swing all in here, isn't he? 2, 4, 6, 8. So we can't block him. We have to go there. We have to go there. What we can do here is snag a Ghost Quarter. Gain a life. Ghost Quarter that land. Trying to think of a way that we win, and I don't know if I see one. 2, 4, 6, 8. So he has 8 in the air. So we need to basically gain as much life as we possibly can here. So if we play out another Courser, if we play out a Courser, that would give us... That would give us the 8. And then I can blow up Knight. So if we go there... I do have a Swamp Basic. There's 9. But how do we win? I don't see it. He's just gonna kill that. Okay. Path that thing. Let's gain as much life as we possibly can, I guess. Do we want an Assassin's Trophy? No, it's too late. Let's just reshuffle. Wooded Foothills. Why is he not swinging? Voice and Bird for sure. Another Knight. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. So he can get us for 10. Unfortunately, we cannot Ghost Quarter ourselves because we don't have any more basic lands. It's not what I wanted to see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We will be able to block, though, with our bird. So let's play Knight. Swing in. 4, 6, 8, 10. And if he can deal with our bird, we lose. $16-16 Knight. That's a little ridiculous. He's down to 3. We can Abrupt Decay. We need to Abrupt Decay that. That's what's doing it. So yeah, we actually messed that up. We should have Abrupt Decayed this last turn. Man, is he giving us a chance here. So if we Abrupt Decay 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, he'll be at 12 next turn. I don't think there's any way for us to gain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, he can still only swing in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He can still only swing in for 10. And we can block and path something else. So why don't we might as well play out a noble. We need something to block here. Do we swing in? I think we just pass turn here. Because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in the air. I can block one of them. I can also activate Knight if I don't swing in to snag something. He's down to 2. I can block with a bird and then path to exile another flyer. And then we'll have to just swing all in. This doesn't change anything. He's going to take my path. It's really sad that he got rid of my other planes, because that would have been very handy. Yeah. Correct choice, taking the path. Are you kidding me? That was my out. Ah, what a rip. What a rip off the top. Okay. I don't actually think I can survive. That was what he needed for sure. I think he just wins. He needs to be swinging in. There we go. So there's the 10. Chump block there. It's all we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he has 10 coming at me. I can't draw that card. Yeah. Wow. That was the rip that did it. That was a crazy game. Just making sure there's nothing I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if he had one less blocker, I could pump everybody with Gavany and swing in. But 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. So definitely, I mean, we definitely lost that game, or this round, because we don't have any time left. But that was pretty cool. So let's go here. Let's bring in Knight of Autumns to get rid of his Bitter Blossoms. You can take out Wayward Swordtooth and probably getting rid of a Voice is fine. Path to Exile actually isn't that great here. If at all, to be honest. I'd almost probably rather have my other Voice and maybe a Wayward Swordtooth. You know what? Instead of the Wayward Swordtooth, why don't we go a Ramanop here? A Worship is probably... Worship actually might just be a little bit better. I mean, not that he's just going to run us out of time because, you know, I took forever to play the game, but I think that game was too much fun to rush, and I wanted to have a good time with it. So, first turn here to get an Overgrown Tomb. Temple Garden. Second turn, Voice. Unfortunately, we will not be able to cast the Abrupt Decay, but we can cast the Knight of Autumn to blow up whatever he might have going. There, pass turn. I just want to say... I want to tell my opponents, awesome, good game. Because that was a really sweet first game. Go and grab Temple Garden. Let's go ahead and blast down a Voice here. Keep up the chat just in case our opponent happens to be friendly, which happens occasionally on Moto. So it's nice we can get rid of, you know, a Gideon or whatever the case may be. We have two ways of doing that. We'll probably use the Abrupt Decay on one of the Planeswalkers, and then we will go ahead and utilize the Knight of Autumn on the Bitter Blossom. But first, probably has Mana Leak. Why don't we go ahead and try to drop another Voice? If he counters, he gives us a token, which is fine. I'm good with that. So next turn... Cool, he's tapped out. There's a Lingering Seals, that's fine. Let's go ahead and play... Let's get our Knight down here. And swing in with our Elemental token. Next turn, I'll try to get the courser down so we can get this stuff rolling. I'm just going to try to close this game out as soon as I can. At least get a game out of them. Player courser. Give us another token. Super good with that. We'll go ahead and get our overgrowth tomb. And let's just go ahead and swing in with one token, maybe clears board. Down to 11. I think Voice of Resurgence is just such an awesome card. People are so down on this card, but like in games like this, I mean, he's running kind of like a weird deck, but you know, mid-range matchups, just chump blocking and getting like a massive creature or a massive elemental token is just super cool. Fatal Push. Get another token. Let's go ahead and make this knight huge. Fetch land, go ahead. See what we draw. Another courser. Let's go ahead and fetch. A forest. Swinging with everything. We will play Collected Company on his turn. Elspeth. Okay. That is stupidly brutal. Good card. Knight of Autumn Courser. Let's just go ahead and win right now. Even though I guess we technically can't. But we can Abrupt Decay a token. We can play this. Gain a life. Fetch this. Go here. Engineer Explosives is amazing, so we're going to keep that on the bill. And let's play out another courser. Swing in here. Just at him. So he's going to create 3 1/1s. I'm going to draw the Engineer Explosives, play it on 0, blow it up, and swing in. Let's see, he has a counterspell. Which in that case, that would be a little obnoxious. He might, actually. He might be holding up Mana Leak. But I'll be able to pay for it. So, let's just go ahead. I would rather just try. Okay. So that game 2, went well. Engineer explosives was pretty clutch. Though Elspeth was like ridiculous. Did not see that coming. I like this hand better. Let's go ahead and get rid of a forest, because I'd rather our knight be a 4/4. Although, so where this game is obviously differs is he was able to hold up mana leak on turn 2 the first game, which really slowed me down. Push, yeah. Okay. So this will buy us time to play Bajuka Bog out. Because why? No, let's go ahead and play out a Skews. But let's get a Plains. Play out a Scavenging Ooze. Yes, we're not going to be able to have a turn 3 play, but we can start creating pressure. Push, okay. It's obnoxious. 48 seconds. Keep forgetting about my clock. We are creating... we gotta create pressure. 40 seconds left. Lingering Souls. And go here. Let's do that. Might as well just play Collected Company, see what we hit. Everything. Let's go with Courser and Tracker. Sure. Any order. I think it's impossible to do this in 20 seconds. There's a path. Sure. Always yield. I think this would have been a pretty cool game. I just took a little too long. I mean, he only has 5 minutes left. It's not like... I mean, 5 minutes is a pretty big chunk of time. Probably mana leak here. Yeah, I should have played Ghost Core to play around it. But I have 6 seconds left, so it's fine. Just because. Alright. Cool. So, that was fun. I have no idea what our opponent was on, but that first game was super close. I had a super good time with it. Second game, at least we got a game out of him. I think that third game would have been a lot of fun. I do think we had the upper hand in that third game, but obviously I just spent too much time trying to squeeze out that first win, and it was very close. If he wouldn't have ripped that Gideon off the top, we would have been able to swing in with everything, wiping his entire board, and hit him for those last 3 points of damage. So, but that's Magic. That's how it goes. Sick rips, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Punt Factor, and stay tuned for some more Green White Value Town.